Yeah, I gotta go see them still. Something I haven't looked at yet?
Man, bled to death. Big beast inflicted these wounds. Clear from the claw marks. Must have a toothy smile, too, judging by what ripped his throat open. Draconid. Gotta be. Maybe a basilisk? Except these prints don't belong to any variety I know. Just a little different. Area's dangerous. I'd say there's a basilisk nesting around here. It'd be wise to remain at some distance.
Yes, I'm familiar with the matter, and quite proud to say a basilisk does nest here. I look after it personally.
Look after it? It's not exactly a pet. Beasts murdering folk who come through here.
Just a minute. It does not murder those who do not trespass upon its territory.
You post those warnings?
Indeed, to prevent anyone from coming to any harm.
Well, a lot of good they did. Got a freshly mangled corpse right here.
Most likely a merchant, the poor bloke. Just today, I learned 2 traders had chosen this route despite the signs. I came as quick as I could to warn them. Too late, alas. I've instructed my servants. They shall take the body, return it to the family with a generous sum as recompense.
Pay the victim's family's compensation? Why?
These lands have been my family's for decades, granted to us by Duchess Ademarta.
Claim this to be the last surviving basilisk? How do you figure?
The last of this subspecies. Their population was much larger at one time, see? Before the beech forests were felled.
Mean to suggest a direct correlation between beechwood forest density and basilisk populations?
Indirect, I'd prefer to contend. Beechwood forests are the chief habitat of roe deer, you see. In turn, a staple of the basilisk diet. When roe deer grew scarce, basilisks made humans their staple food. Enter the witchers. And thus, we've come to this one last specimen. It's a female. As recently as last year, we still had 2. But Yokast's mate passed on, alas.
Yokast?
Should she not have a name? My father dubbed her in honor of my dear departed mother. Yokast was brooding then. 2 eggs. That she cast from her nest, alas, when the male perished.
Yeah.
Who exactly are you? And how'd you develop such an interest in the
I think we're
beast?
good now, Phantom.
Borges.
Think so.
Happy to be of service. As to the beast, well, this subspecies is our dynastic symbol. The Desalfareses have for centuries signed with the Regulus Platinum. As family legend has it, a female of the species rescued an ancestor, a boy at the time, from a burning building. She took the tyke back to her nest, where she fed him as if he were one of her own youngsters.
Malarkey.
To be sure, but beautiful malarkey it is.
Beautiful malarkey. No, came in during this is my last hour of the stream. I was streaming for a while much earlier, but I crashed about 30 minutes ago. Same armor I've been wearing. Which one was it? Now you caught me. I'm trying to remember what the name of it was. I'll find out for you in a minute.
Where's the basilisk nesting? Any idea?
Of course I have an idea. But you don't really expect me to tell you. Those are not toy swords. I know your intentions.
Find it myself then. Easy to track with its distinct paw prints. Mentioned 2 merchants. so I might also look for the other corpse.
That's so. One I've got on now. A Viper. Okay, so I'm still wearing my Viper gear. For the moment. Alright. Time to do some hunting.
Strange. These burn marks. Beast venom make them? Subspecies must be highly toxic.
It is so indeed. A wound from a sterling basilisk festers long.
Need to brew a potion that'll neutralize that. Strange.
Oh,
These
the
burn
same
marks.
thing.
Beast venom make them? Subspecies must be highly toxic. Busted barrels. Contents spilled all over. Must have been tannin in there. Used to treat leather. Beast smashed the barrels. That's how the scent got on the scale.
Yokoko is so very curious. Strong scents especially intrigue her. The barrels, they must have drawn her in. Drawn her to the caravan.
Busted barrels slimed with venom. Hallmarks of an attack. Basilisk must have caught the second victim here. Anyway, got 2 scents. Venom and tannin. Ought to be enough to track the beast.
Why track her at all? Your caste is protected. Her death would forever destabilize the ecosystem. Who knows what would happen? I see unforeseeable consequences down the line. Simply refrain from provoking her. Harm her not, and she too will leave you untouched. I've long suspected they do it on purpose. Scent their goods. They seek to lure the basilisk to destroy their wares. It allows them to demand compensation from their assurers.
Okay. That was alright. My road to my long-awaited week off coming up. I'm excited about. It's gonna be a good time coming. Let's follow the trail of red smoky stuff.
Odors dispersed. Seems to be everywhere. Basilisk must be high in the sky. Bloodstains. Clear as day.
Monster den over there.
Sense perceptible again.
Oh, dead body.
Just as I expected. Second victim, but relatively unscathed. Basilisk must have been dragging him back to its nest for later. Dropped him for some reason. Wonder why.
Hey, it'll probably be better if I don't give a rough estimate. I don't want to get anybody's hopes up. If I can get a break from most of these other games coming out, I really want to get my hands on. It may be possible, but right now, I feel like week after week there's something coming. Dear Gaston, In reply to a question regarding the planned transport route for the barrels of tannin, allow me to confirm. The official itinerary, supported by the guild, still goes to the lands belonging to Count de Savaris. The board sees no reason to deviate from our traditional path. The Count has pledged to cover all eventual damage caused by the Great White Terror. So even in the case of the destruction of the entire cargo, the guild will suffer no monetary losses. Well then. Well, my interest is there for the game. Just a matter of me actually getting around to it.
Here's something, but it's no basilisk screech. Human voices.
I always save or never mind, it's not gonna let me save my game.
Prepare the equipment. Beast wandered off somewheres. We got to lure it back. And who might you be?
Funny. About to ask you the same.
They call us the Reavers.
Reavers? Wouldn't happen to hail from Crinfrid, would you?
Aye, we do. But how's it you know? And again, who the hell are you?
Yeah, but it's more my desire to play certain games. A passion for them.
Geralt of Rivia. I'm a witcher. Know your brethren in arms. Boholt, Kenneton Desperate, New Boy too.
Ah, you're that witcher. Aye, Boholt mentioned you. Said you swing a mean sword.
A professional. Good you came along. Could take on the brute together. Talk is the venom's something horrifying. Could use another pair of hands. Fee what we've gotten from the guild. We'll share it fair and square. You in?
Gentlemen, this hurts my ears and pains my heart. You aim to kill your caste? It cannot be. The creature is protected. If you fear to lose the guild's reward, I shall repay it, and reward you doubly to leave the beast be. You cannot slay the last living specimen of a near-extinct subspecies.
Willing to pay, are you? Long as we do nothing? That's rather novel. What say you to that, master? Far as I know, beasts culled the human race by 5 already.
I kind of think it needs a...
Beast has to die. We work together, we'll make quick work of it.
After all I told you of your caste, you would murder her? Or you will regret this, friend. I know folk. I shall tell them you slew the last surviving...
It was dangerous, sir.
Sorry, Master de Salvarez. Actually, not sorry. A monster's a monster. Silvery, plaid, or polka-dotted, last or next to last specimen, doesn't matter. It's a dangerous predator that kills humans. Enough said.
Herbalists, alchemists, I know many. They will despise you. I shall tell them of a heartless cur who cares not an ounce for balance in nature. You shall pay arms and legs for their wares. More!
Somebody plug this Lorden's gob, eh? Right, Master Witcher. How do we aim to fight the filth? We've crossbows. Comply with bolts while you do the hack and slash? Or all go at it as a bunch, blades in hand, fire in our hearts? You decide. You're the one with experience.
On a side note, as far as the other games coming up, I've actually got even more already than the wings I really want to do. But I'm putting them off to the side until I can get caught up with some other stuff.
Use your crossbows, keep her on the ground. Good idea.
Did you say her?
It's a female, yeah.
Hear that, lads? We've a learned witcher here. 100 spans out, and he spotted what the lizard's got between its legs. Right now, lads. You've heard the specialist. Ready your crossbows.
All good and fine, but the monster's not in its nest. Gotta track it down first.
Not at all necessary, Geralt. We looked into it. Gave it a think. Traders use tannin to lure the beast. Who says we can't do the same?
You got any tannin?
Came into a bit, aye. Yeah, willing to do the honors?
I got mixed feelings about killing the creature, but it is a dangerous creature, and if it's killing people, I gotta take care of it.
There.
Grab your bellies! Shoot the bitch down!
Why not? Similar armor styles will work. Let's do this.
Come on.
Baby, done. Oh, you dodging little punk. Come on. Oh, you acting spitting bastard. And dead.
A stroke like that. To fight at a true witcher's side. Prime the way you swung that razor, mate.
Mention some fee from a guild. I hear you right?
Ha! Witcher drives right for the gut. A professional, right thorough. Your share, friend. Every last copper as we agreed. We'll collect us a few of them silver scales and a tail. Proof for the guild, right?
Sad moment. Inbound. Here we go. Sorry, dude, but...
And we'll get word of you to some folk. Merchant folk, meaning. They ought to treat you right.
Thanks, and farewell.
Your cust, my poor your cust, cruelly slaughtered like a common beast.
Look at my lord.
Sorry, he's in mourning, but I'm still gonna cut it off and keep a trophy. That bad? Might be a bit bad.
Not good.
They're decent. Unfortunately, well, the higher level one is decent anyway. The relic one. I just need to go up another level before I can use it. That one's kind of crap, so compared to what I got right now.
Blood. Lots of it. Kikimores?
A Witcher's work is never done. Ow! Damn. Whoa, where'd you come from? That Kikimore discharge.
More eggs. Need to incinerate these to ash. So, missing workers. This is what became of them.
One day later. All right. Yep. Time to trim the weeds. Hey, come on. Throw it out, would you? Thank you. Sometimes I wonder. Put your head back out here. I dare you. Do I like pulled pork? Well, that depends exactly what we're talking about here. But another story. Yes, I like some pulled pork sandwiches. Alexandre's journal. Burned all my bridge. No returns possible, not after I committed murder and took those Grandmaster diagrams. Probably already on my tail. Hope to finish the deal quick and start a new life in the south. My time as a witcher is over. Can't trust De Lune, especially since he insisted we meet in a bandit's den. Hid the diagrams in the cave, which no ordinary man will be able to enter. If everything goes smooth, I'll collect my coin, tell him the cash is in the pits of Broom, and offer to escort him there for an additional fee. If it doesn't go smooth and someone's finding these notes, know this. It was worth killing my own, worth stealing, worth anything to escape from a miserable life on the path. Well.
Every Witcher's felt it. The urge to drop it all and ride off into the sunset. This one decided to act on the urge. Costs be damned. No one lives there anymore. Might still find some clues, though.
I don't think I'm going that way. Maybe. Hold on, let me try the jump. No. Love them sandwiches. Roach, let's ride.
Must be Delonne's residence.
Baloney sounds like baloney. Let me repair my weapon real quick before we head in here.
Gotta find a way inside.
Of course, it wouldn't have been that easy to just walk through the front door. Alright. Seriously can't. Okay, fine. Don't grab the ledge. Oh look, bandits. Aren't they adorable? Especially when they light up like that. It's like Christmas. Ha 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 ha. With my shield again.
That's us! That is us!
You maggot-bummed freak!
Come on, Nazis!
Take him alive!
Ah, you sledgehammer bastards.
Let's charge! Take it for a ride! This nearly snapped!
Slice and dice. And done.
My soul cannot handle this. It simply cannot. Oh, Lebioda's wounds.
Calm down. It's over.
What bastards!
I thank you, sir. And you must forgive me my momentary loss of composure. Are you in need of accoutrements, monsieur?
Show me your wares.
What do you have that you're willing to sell? Fellow looks abandoned. You its owner?
More its temporary steward. By order of the Treasury Minister, I am to serve as caretaker of Count Deloni's properties and estates. The Count is missing. Yet, no one at the palace warned me. Villafitted is the lair of bandits. That is to say, it was, but is no more. Thanks to your heroism, Monsieur Witcher.
The Richer!
Thanks. So long.
And I'm running out of time to stream too, so. Figure out what I'm looking for here and then. Probably the hardest part about games like these, before I know it, it's, you know, so many hours have already passed. Hello. I hate saying it, but it's most likely just the phone app itself. I know I've watched some streams on the phone, and it does hiccup once in a while. Dear Bartolome, I have received your letter and am delighted you have found a solution to your problems. The Witcher you described does indeed seem dangerous, and you yourself always told me that they are all freaks and cold-hearted murderers. Yet despite all that, I still think you should agree to this offer. If those diagrams truly do outline revolutionary new methods in armor smithing, not only will you be able to complete the contract Her Grace has given you, but you will also earn a great deal of glory for yourself. That, I know, is what you vow above all else. Going to the bandits who dwell in the ruins of Arthach Palace for protection is a wise move. If the knights could not get the best of them, a Witcher will also feel duly cowed in their presence. Shady miscreants of all types always respect each other. Still, be extra careful during that meeting. Bandits and Witchers are not to be trusted.
Another tale of a life compromised and ultimately claimed by greed and ambition.
I have no doubt their team's usually always working on something. I know there's rumor that they're going to give me more video on demand options soon. They said they're working on something involving that. Thing is, they got a roadmap and they're trying to get as much done as they possibly can. I mean, their big site, the PC, the main website itself is probably going to come first. Still such a young site, too. Yeah, with patches though, they gotta test it, make sure it's not gonna cause any more problems. I know I recently had a patch on mine, but I don't use the phone app very often. But I just know the times I have used it, I've always noticed a few hiccups. Really? Alright, who has the key? Here we go. Reuben, some quill pusher from her Greece the Dung Queez's court has been sniffing around Villa Vedette. I reckon I need to explain why I don't like that, eh? Or how much? You're to find his clerk and kill him. Burn the building. Anyone in there with him. The noose. No raping, no impaling. Keep it simple. Then head back to the Arthrak ruins quick, because I've got another job for you. Alright then. Sounds like a pleasant guy. Hi, Roach. Did you miss me?
Come on.
I need to look here.